to show you the national costumes of the district of Bergen. And in Norway we have more than 400 different styles of national costumes. So you can change just from one side of the fjord to the other side of the fjord. And we have 5.5 million inhabitants in Norway, and we have 1.2 million costumes. How we know that number? The insurance companies have told us, and we trust on them. The tradition to wear national costumes became very popular when we got our constitution on 1814. As I mentioned earlier today, Norway stayed in union with Denmark for about 500 years, so that was an extremely long night. But in 1814, the Napoleon Wars had come to an end, and with King of Denmark, Norway had supported Napoleon, and as you know, he lost the battles in the end. So Napoleon had to go on a cruise to an island in the Atlantic, and the situation for the king in Copenhagen was also critical. So Norway used the opportunity to say, thank you, goodbye. And we used our freedom well, so that's why we managed to write down our constitution, which is based on the best part of American and French constitution. And in addition, we chose to have monarchy. I know it's very old-fashioned to have monarchy, but it's nice to have someone on the top who has always to be in the middle. But you see, already in the autumn of 1814, we lost our independence. Why? Because Sweden had made some agreements with Russia and Britain. If they supported them against Napoleon, if we lost the battles, when Sweden could just go and take Norway. But there are some small battles between Norway and Sweden, but we realized quickly that Sweden, they were much stronger than us. And we stayed together with Sweden until 1905, when it was time to say also thank you, goodbye to Sweden. So Norway is a young nation with a long history. And then, with the constitution, it became very popular to wear the costumes, national costumes, and it's still very popular. Most of the girls, they get the national costume for the confirmation at the age of 14, 15, but not the boys, because the parents, they say, well, you're not grown up yet, you have to wait. I had to wait 15 years. And when you are going to choose which costume you like to have, you have several possibilities. You can have a costume from the era where you have your parents, your grandparents, for example. When can you wear it? Of course, the national day, but also if you're invited for a wedding, anniversary, dinner, concert. You see, actually a lady, she can wear it every time she's invited for a party, and all the other guests may say, oh, you look so nice. So therefore, the best ever investment a man can do for his wife, that is to buy her a national costume. The price, $7,000 to $8,000. That's not much. If your wife only needs one dress for a whole life. And you have never to be worried about the size, because the costumes, they are adjustable.